think I like her. Stupid, I just want this going crazy, nose running while she eat it up. If I spin her bag today, then tomorrow I won't give a Blam set it up, pick and roll, 23 through the assist. Pop my I'ma step, I'm fresher than the peppermint. For a while, been a minute since we had to spend. Get active, step on something, then we go repent. You used to getting money, stupid lame. It ain't too many in the city that I ain't. I've been brave, but that too going. We been there. You probably like that. Oh, yeah, you right. We still is.
On my soul, y'all really ain't like that. Y'all just got yes men around y'all. Be amen and check y'all be doing, cause they check too. You hear me? Y'all should be having a little money, so it be amen and y'all really be check. Y'all don't be like that, man. No, y'all ain't like that, and it's crazy. Y'all be portraying an image like I really don't know y'all. Come on, man. Y'all be y'all just got around y'all who yes man. You hear me?
For those of you who don't know who this is, that is Hot Boy Nook. And to all the OGs to the channel, you know exactly who he is. We talked about him on occasion. Hot Boy Nook was one of my personal favorite up-and-coming artists out of Baton Rouge, as I explained in videos prior to this one. You know what I'm saying? Now, some sad news came out today pertaining towards Hot Boy Nook. The incident went a little bit something like this. It started out as an altercation, a simple argument that eventually turned hostile. From what witnesses told law enforcement, firearms began to be pulled out, to which shots started to ring out. And after the shots stopped and the smoke cleared, Hot Boy Nook was found laying on the ground, from what law enforcement said. Now, this situation took place on North Sherwood. It was at a park. And a sad situation, man, because Hot Boy Nook was on his way. He was dedicated to his craft and had a bunch of notable features from a lot of artists, man, that are very notable within the game, man. Like a Scotty Kane. He had features from Cole Bleeder, YNCYBZ, and the list goes on and on, man. A lot more Baton Rouge artists, as well as, you know, female artists who are in the R&B side of things, man. So he had a very, very decent portfolio for an up-and-coming artist, man. You know, at any given time, somebody could have discovered him, and his career could have really took off. Any one of those tracks, man, especially with how hot the Bleeders have been. He just dropped a new song with Cole Bleeder not too long ago, man. So at any given time, his time could have came, but unfortunately, man, his time was cut short. It's a sad, reoccurring thing.
And to a developing story, we're working to get information regarding a deadly shooting at a North Sherwood Park Wednesday evening. Baton Rouge police responded to that scene shortly after 7 o'clock. Now, investigators have not released any other information as of now, but we will update you with any new information on our website, WBRZ.com.
Baton Rouge police officers are investigating the fatal shooting at the North Sherwood Forest BREC Park that happened Wednesday afternoon. The Baton Rouge Police Department said one person was found dead at the park near the corner of North Sherwood Forest Drive and Big Bend Avenue around 7:20 p.m. The East Baton Rouge Coroner's Office identified the victim as 29-year-old Nicholas Brock and confirmed that Brock had died from multiple gunshot wounds. BRPD said they believe an argument happened prior to the shooting, but did not provide further information. No suspects were immediately found. Now, this situation, of course, man, with Hot Boy Nook being so beloved, it has the whole city of Baton Rouge really hurt right now, man. Everybody in BR is destroyed behind this. You know, he was very beloved. Just the consensus of who Hot Boy Nook was that, you know, he was a real one. All the way stand-up guy, true to himself, true to what he knew, true to what he does. You know, the man he was focused on his craft, man. Focused on making his music. College graduate, well, at least had a degree. So, you know, focused on bettering his life, trying to become somebody. But, you know, at the end of the day, man, whenever, you know, you're in the streets, bro, it's hard to cut ties with that. It's hard to get away whenever you build up this name and you start to build up this character, and pride gets in the way to where you'll never allow a man to disrespect you. You will never go back and forth with a man, argue with a man without wanting to turn that into a physical situation. So, I mean, it's hard to get away from that when that's all you know. And unfortunately, that's a sad reality for majority of, you know, men growing up in the hood. I'm not even just gonna say black men, because, man, I know a lot of other ethnicities who were right in that struggle with us. Now, was it a lot of them? No, but there's definitely a lot of other ethnicities who down there going through those same struggles, you know, especially when we talking about the Hispanic community. Now, it's a lot of them out there. A lot of them going through those same struggles. And it's just, man, it's a sad story, bro. It's a sad, reoccurring story, man. And we, as a whole, as a collective, got to figure out a way, man, to really, like, do away with the mindset of trying to stay stuck to something that's toxic, man. I don't know why we got like this Stockholm syndrome to where we keep running back to something that keeps abusing us over and over and over. You feel me? But like I say, man, overall, may this 29-year-old man rest in peace. His life got cut too short. He was on his way to achieving his dreams, but unfortunately, that was not the Most High's plan. May he rest in peace. And I do want to say this as well. It was rumored, it has been rumored, that he had conflict with a certain group of green flaggers. Y'all know who we speaking on. Not really gonna go into detail on that. If you know, you know. But I don't believe that they had anything to do with this situation. Let me put that out there. I'm almost for certain that this has nothing to do with that, despite what most of y'all may believe and what the internet will make y'all believe. You know, outlier situations happen every day. Situations happen where, you know, you'll run into a random person and something occurs and it escalates and it goes into, you know, something it shouldn't have been because y'all don't even know each other. But that does happen though. You feel me? 9 times out of 10, the person that'll take your life may not be the person you have wax with. You know what I'm saying? It may not even be a person that you know. It could be a situation where it's just a road rage or over a dice game or a basketball game or anything like that, man. Stuff happens every day, you feel me? So don't connect the 2 and 2. But I just want to say that before, you know, anybody get in the comment section saying, oh yeah, he had this going on with these people or those people or that people. Well, I mean, don't try to connect the 2, man, because that's very dangerous for, you know, all the names that you put involved in that, man. Not only in the streets, but with those people who like to come and kidnap people from their homes and take them down to that place where they barely feed you and, you know, they abuse you or whatever. You feel me? So, yeah, man, you got to watch what you say and watch how you play, man, because, yeah, man, this is still very, very scoped out by those people. So watch what you're doing, if y'all know what I mean. Now, on another tip, though, there was something that Who Gang Tay put up that kind of made me feel like he was taking a jab at this situation, you know, dissing, using YB's song to go ahead and be disrespectful. Now, was he trolling Hot Boy Nook situation? I don't know, you know, because he put this up right after it was initially reported, right after it immediately happened. But I mean, maybe it could be coincidence. Y'all tell me. But like I said, man, may Hot Boy Nook rest in peace. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave y'all with some video clips of him.
The brother knows.
Your own f***ing brother f***ing over you, son. You f***ing man.
Look, this how I'm built, you hear me? No matter what the situation is or who you is, I ain't gonna ask you nothing unless I got all the facts. If I ain't got all the facts, I ain't finna ask you. You feel me? So if I come ask you something, that mean I know already. I'm just trying to see if you gonna keep it 100 with me. You feel me? So if I ask you something, you might as well keep it 1,000. Cause I know already. That's the only reason why I'm asking you. I just want to see if you 100. Man, you don't need nobody approval, man. People, they think what the they even thinking about you for anyways. You hear me?
Oh my God! You scared you'll kill yourself if you crash?
You know, 2 times, man. I don't put you and I don't who you with, man. I mean, I don't none of y'all, man. Yes, bro. Come on, bro. Please, bro. I know you could come out, bro. You singing that. I know you could.
It's like you holding
it back. I swear to God, you holding it back, bro.
That sounds
sing
so
louder,
good,
like just.
It sounds like you just doing like a little hum. I want you.
It's like you humming. It's like you humming on some shit, man. You gotta sing it like you in the shower.
When you come, see, you coming on like this. This how you coming on.
I come on
You come on like I need to come on. When you love someone and there ain't no limit to what you do.
Come on, just let it out.
Come out loud.
I'm telling you, sound good.
That sound good as a bitch, but you on this kick.
You gotta
come out loud with that bitch. Like you gotta like you really want them to feel this bitch. Like man, yes, on this bitch.
They gon' feel it. I'm telling you, like you want to pressure, man. You got to. This bitch too pressure. You gotta sing it.